Here's what I don't like about 5-7 Auburn, and I use the record for a reason. People will say Alabama beat a now 5-7 Auburn team on Saturday. Whoop-de-doo. What did they do to get to 5-7? I mean, think about this. They played Oklahoma. They played Texas A&M. They played Georgia. They played Missouri. They played Vanderbilt. They played Alabama. Guys, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different teams, almost half of their schedule that was in the playoff conversation right now amongst the top 13 or 14 teams. And then that's another Missouri team who is ranked in the top 25. So half of their schedule was top 25 opponents currently, with 5 of the 6 being college football playoff contenders. And we're going to sit there and say, oh, you didn't beat all of them. The one thing that kept them from getting bowl eligible is losing a terrible football game to a Kentucky squad that was also that's also 5-7. Right. And so you look at that and you say, I mean, they didn't get the job done there. They could have been 6-6, but even had they got that win, would that have drastically changed the perception of Alabama going on the road and beating Auburn in Jordan-Hare Stadium against an arch rival that really wanted to beat them? No. It'd have been like, oh, you played close against a 6-6 football team. This is par for the course for Alabama. And it's like, not all 6-6 football teams, not all 5-7 football teams are made equal. This is where the depth of the SEC comes into play. It is that we look at it and we say, okay, how does the depth matter? You tell me how those Big Ten teams are getting to bowl eligibility, and then you explain to me how SEC teams are having to get to bowl eligibility. And that is, to me, the biggest difference. The quality of the SEC is not always reflected in the record. It's the same thing for South Carolina, which is even worse as far as the record is concerned. They did lose to Clemson. Clemson's not great this year. So I'm not saying they're a great football team. They're better than their record indicates. Auburn is better than that 5-7 record indicates. And that is what makes the SEC so tough relative to everybody else.